What the heck? Oh. This looks like a doorway through the veil, would be my guess. Maybe. It didn't change anything here. Did anything open up? Can't recall. Did I go through here before? Yeah. Did this open? Nothing. Did this open? Nothing. I kind of don't want to change it for now, so I'll return it to what it was before, which is a little strange. Actually, go back for a second. Did I see something? I felt like I saw something, but it might just have been my imagination. Yeah, this gives me the map. Okay. Where haven't I looked yet? Through here. A library study? Professor Wright has an eclectic collection from old adventure novels to treatises on the occult sciences. Some of these titles, I believe, have been forbidden by the Crown. Great. A tin soldier. It looks to have been painted by hand. It commemorates some military campaign that I have not heard of. Interesting. Could it hold some special significance to Professor Wright? Perhaps it will help stimulate his memories. A painting of the cliffs of this region. The fire burns fiercely, rendering the air thick and heavy in the room. The globe. The surface is extraordinarily detailed. Judging by the strange shape of the continents, this must derive from a fictional work. Or some prehistoric era. North. Clag. Interesting. I would say it's like the world beyond the veil. I hear water. It's getting louder. It's locked. I can hear the racket of many birds on the other side, not water. Guess for now I'll try to make the professor remember. An enormous painting showing a torrential river and the waves splashing on the banks. In the background, I can see an old church, apparently abandoned. And this still won't open, right? Okay. Let me see about that pipe. A gilded pipe, it runs from the floor to the ceiling. Right. I guess it also goes into the attic, is my guess. Do you recognize this Professor Wright? Sergeant Downey was sent to the front. The man that returned was not Sergeant Downing. My dearest visitor, he will know where to look. Oh, what a time we will have. Your visitor? What do you mean, Professor? He will have seen the map, and he will know the Book of Travels. The Book of Travels? Yes, he will work it out, but it is not to be too easy, no. But he will find the prize, I am sure. Prize? What on earth is he talking about, Kaufman? Something concealed, something precious. In his adult state, could he have hidden away parts of his research? He was always a proud man. He would not easily have forgotten his most groundbreaking work. A sense of its grave importance, at least, would have remained. In his confusion, perhaps he has holed it away somewhere for this dearest visitor of his to find. Why don't you explore the manor? Perhaps something will relate to his latest ramblings. Meanwhile, I will continue my endeavors to revive his memories through conversation. Well, we know it has something to do with the globe, then. Does he have anything else to say? Okay. Not gonna say anything else? Great. What was it called? The Book of Travels or something? Anything clickable on the shelves? Oh! Wow, my eyes just skipped right over it, but I think it mentioned the Book of Travels. Mentioned? There's a mark on one of the pages. We begin our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. Crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun, which is the west. So a desert on the west. At last we arrive at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We follow the coast north in dear hope of reaching our home soon. Okay. So we start west and cross a desert. No, wait. Always facing the setting sun? Does that mean that we go west from a desert? Okay, so we start east and go west. We arrive at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We follow the coast north in dear hope of reaching our home soon. Okay. From west to east to the coast and then go up north. It was not to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. Okay, we never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. I hope I get to keep this note. Okay, we were forced to return as we had come. So go back down south. Never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles south, so we go further south. Our sea voyage was short as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. Our voyage billowed with the powerful southern winds. We reached the most eastern cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home. Our backs to the sea, we Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Maybe. I have to look at this. Okay, so this is the... or is this a desert? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Presumably this is the desert, and we went west. Do I have to click on them as I go? I don't know where to start, though. Okay, here's mountains, so maybe from here to here. Then we went north. All the way north? And then... follow the coast north in dear hope of reaching our home soon. We were forced to return as we had never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Our sails with the southern winds, we reached the easternmost cape and landed there. Easternmost cape. I mean, I assume this is it, isn't it? We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert. We arrived at the merciful sight of the ocean. Okay. At last we arrived at the... we followed the coast north in hopes of reaching our home soon. Okay, so let's start with right, left, up, was not to be the king of the land we traversed, had declared war on the great Khan. So we were forced to return as we had come. Never set foot on that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Our sea voyage was short. Our sail billowed with the powerful southern winds. Okay, well, basically you were sailing on the ocean. We reached the easternmost cape and landed there, our backs to the wind. We marched forth and soon we reached home. So home is north. So we have to end north, which is the very top. Okay, so we start here and we go right, left, and then up. And this is where there's war. So we have to go back down. I wonder if that clicking means something. Like the noise. Because when I... Maybe not. Began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. At last we arrived on the merciful side of the ocean. We followed the coast north in dear hopes of reaching our home soon. It's not meant to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the great Khans, so we were forced to return as we had come. We never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port. Just a few miles to the south, where we could find a boat. As we voyaged billowed to the powerful southern winds, we reached the easternmost cape and landed there. Backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon we reached home. And then we traversed by ocean up home where our backs to the sea, so back to land? Maybe. Okay, we start at the desert, we go to the coast, then we go north, and then we go south. I can't tell if we're only supposed to press these buttons once each or not. Oh! Okay. It seems I have triggered a hidden mechanism. A small compartment has opened in the globe. This is a sealed letter inside. It is simply addressed to my dearest visitor. Kaufman needs to see this before it is opened. Oh, before it's opened. Damn it, I wanted to open it first. Oh, whoops, I need to give it to Kaufman first. My bad. Is Kaufman the dearest visitor? Kaufman, look, I found an envelope. It was hidden inside a globe that had a strange mechanism. To my dearest visitor, let us see what is inside. Exactly. This is another part of an intricate riddle. But to what purpose? To conceal something, perhaps? Or just the last acts of a confused and drowning mind? I'm increasingly of the opinion that this is some mental construct, some riddle conjured by the professor's failing mind. He may have even understood what he hid. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic cannot see. A riddle. And who would that visitor be? That is unknown to me, mein Freund. There is only one way to answer that question. If we can find the answer to the professor's riddle, perhaps we will be able to solve this mystery. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic cannot see. Well, the first thing this makes me think of is the frozen water fountain in the backyard. If we can melt it, then maybe we'll see something that the frozen ice was hiding. My dearest visitor will find the prize. I have no doubt. I didn't mention reflection, so I'll check on the mirror as well. Reflect on yourself, said the riddle. And the cold eye of logic says not. Could there be something here hidden somewhere? Maybe by turning on the faucet, like turning on hot water? I can't turn on this water, though. Damn it. What to do? Do I see myself in the mirror? The reflection is strangely distorted. Something to do with the pipe? Heater. Can I turn it on? Anything I can take here? Something to do with the pipe. There's someone here. Jesus, Rymane, that actually scared me. Like, well, it startled me. I did not notice her before. Okay. Like, I was so concentrated on the pipe. Okay. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, dear. Do you know, is the professor fond of puzzles or riddles? Indeed, yes. He has long been an enthusiast of every mind game you can imagine. In better days, he would host parties every other month. Themed soirees, he called them. Oh, those were good times. It seems long ago now. Is that it? Okay, have a good day, Dr. Wakefield. What, seriously, that's it? Can I take this bread? A bread oven. I guess I can see what she was doing out there now. Maybe not. What the heck was she digging? Why doesn't Dr. Wakefield ask her what she was digging? I mean to need those matches later on, of course, so that I can light the way later. Well, at least with the fire, I can put it up to the mirror, maybe? since I still need to heat it up somehow. I can't use it on this, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Cast iron wood stove. So this should heat up the pipes upstairs, hopefully. And it will make the mirror fog up, is my guess. Right? Can't turn it on. No.